How's it going tonight, guys? We are back. Giving it just a few minutes for everybody to get in here. We will be continuing our journey to head into the Tower of Ishal to light the beacon. We are giving it just a few more minutes for everybody to get in here. I'm just finishing my sound setup. Oh yeah, we know what that sound means. We are loading up the last save right before we started heading over to the Tower of Ishal. It is a dark and stormy night, and we are fighting darkspawn. Alright guys, give me just a moment. I'm just answering some last minute DMs and finishing up a last moment post. Just letting everybody know that we are live. All right. Alright guys, we are in here in the midst of battle. We've trained, we've bled, and now it's time to act. The signal must be lit. The fate of the battle and perhaps Ferelden in the midst of battle. Let's see. Where was I? So the fate of Ferelden and this battle basically hang in the balance. Our path is going to lead us over to the Tower of Ishal. We're just going to cross this gorge here. We have to go in there to light the beacon. Nice. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We got to go in here to light the beacon. Again, thanks for the follow. We got a couple of things that we need to do when we head over here. Alright guys, we got it paused right now. This is such a Helm's Deep moment right now. Okay, let's get over to this Tower of Ishal. I love the tension here, this moment. This is where the Wardens are separate. Okay, there's Wardens down on the battlefield below, and then there's of course us, where we're going to light the beacon. It feels like we're on the edge of something massive. This is definitely peak BioWare storytelling. Let's get to it. That's that foreshadow that the game does. It's me, Alistair, and Ghost. Alright, let's look over here. Let's see if we can see what's going on out here on the battlefield. I don't know how the Darkspawn have siege weapons. Why do they have catapults? I don't know why they would have catapults. Oh, what the hell, bro? Alright. That is not what I wanted to do. Let's close that. Look around. Let's see what we can see. But that is a lot of damn Darkspawn. Can we see down at the bottom? Oh, incoming, incoming. We got incoming. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Whew. That's crazy. How do they have siege weapons? All right, I need to know who the master crafter for the Darkspawn is. Why did Darkspawn have siege weapons? That makes no sense. Alright, let's see what's over here. I just want to see if there's anything left over here. I believe we got everything last time.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then
What?
we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
What kind of shit? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're gonna pause it. So apparently, the Darkspawn have come up through the lower chambers, killed everyone in the tower. So all of Loghain's men that were in the tower are dead. That makes no sense. He was supposed to have it locked off. Because they found lower chambers. Like, that's the whole reason he had men in there, and it was locked off. This is crazy, bro. Alright. So it looks like we picked up another party member here. It looks like he's a mage. Let's look at his tactics. Arcane Bolt. You know what? I need him to be a supporter. Oh, yeah. Alright. And then I will give him... We'll make him defensive. I wonder if he has any healing. Let's see. Well, we're gonna actually make it so hopefully he doesn't use up all our potions. All the poultices. We'll give him the least powerful. Do we have lyrium potions? I think I sold all the lyrium potions. Once his mana gets down, he's gonna have to use a lyrium potion. Alright. We're gonna leave it like that for right now. Ooh. Let's see. He's got paralyzed. Okay, going back to tactics. Hold on. We're gonna have to change one of these up. So instead of arcane bolt, let's do enemy. Should we do the highest health? Yeah, let's do highest health. And instead of arcane bolt, let's go with paralyze. Is that the way to do that? Highest health? I don't know if that's the right way to do that one. Because I want him to be able to paralyze like the bigger guys, the bigger threats. I don't know if highest health is the way to do that. Nearest visible class. Attacking party member. Target of party member. If I do target of the same person I target, then we can kind of work in conjunction, and make it kind of a team up type of deal. That would actually really be supporting me. Let's do... Has any buff? Oh wow. Stamina level. Any enemy? Just paralyze everybody, bro. Just everybody. Paralyze them all. Let's see. Let's go with paralyze anybody elite or higher. That's gonna paralyze the bigger guys. The more threat-worthy guys. Alright, so... Alright, perfect. And then, let me take a look. Mine are good. I do have some open ones here. So dirty fighting when they, yeah, when I'm being, okay. I think I want to do, instead of rapid shot, I think I want to do aim. I think I want to do aim. And then let's do, I mean, mine's pretty set up pretty good already. This target has higher medium rating, armor rating, so we shatter their armor. Whether they're using melee or ranged, we cripple them. Just any enemy, arrow of slaying, critical shot, we're using all the things. Let's see. Alright. Ghost is doing his thing. And then Alistair is doing his thing. I'm wondering if I should make Alistair, instead of defensive, if I should make him aggressive. He will attack enemies the moment they are visible. The character will fight back if attacked and will chase down enemies. See, I don't want him to chase him down too far, because if he's chasing somebody down and they lead him into a trap, like that one enemy in the emissary in the Korcari Wilds, how he tried to goad us into chasing him, and he had the darkspawn, they were all set up around there and tried to ambush us. I don't want nobody to trigger something like that. So maybe having him be aggressive is not the right. Maybe cautious. He will not fight back. Yeah, no. He's just gonna let him kill him? Like, come on now. That doesn't make sense. Okay, maybe passive. That doesn't seem right either, though. This party will fight back if attacked in melee combat, but will not chase enemies if they move away, and will try to remain close to the player. This character prefers ranged weapons and will try to avoid any enemies. Not exactly. Alright, we'll just leave it what it is for right now. We'll see how it works out. Let's get into tactical. And let's get ready to rumble. Oh! We have flaming weapons. Let's go. Alright. Alright, I see we got a couple of guys that we gotta take out. Oh. Gotta get closer. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, they killed that guy. Why is Alistair just standing? Oh, okay. Yeah, see. Yeah. I'm gonna have to change Alistair's because he's just standing next to me. He's not doing anything. Neither is the other guy. Alistair, I need you to fight. That's what you're here for, bro. Should I make him a scrapper? Because as a defender, he's not gonna do anything, probably. But it doesn't have a preset for Scrapper for him. Okay, well, if we make him aggressive, let's make the mage aggressive too. Not too aggressive though, hopefully. Actually, we can do, yeah, we can do passive for the mage. And let's see how this works out. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. All right. There you go, Alistair. Get in there.
And so I shall.
Oh, more guys coming. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, this mage is not doing nothing, so my guy, you're gonna have to work. I need you to be lighting some of these guys up, so I'm gonna make you aggressive as well. All right, here we go. Let's try it out. I don't even think his aim is on.
And that! Oh no, don't! Alright, think you're good enough to take me? Alright, this is it!
There we go.
Die!
There we go. Alright, come on.
Yeah!
There's another guy over there. I can't even see him.
This is
There he
it!
is. There we go. I see you over there, guy.
Cut them down! Take that!
Why is Ghost just sitting there? Hold on. Hang on. Ghost, what are you doing, bro? No, he's aggressive. Okay. He's just letting the darkspawn beat on him? Come on, bro.
On them! There's so many!
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on.
This is it!
Get him, Alistair.
On them!
Alright, 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 alright. We got one more over here. Where is he at?
You asked for it.
Let me start whittling this guy down. Here we go. What do you got, my friend?
Yeah!
Stay right here. Here we go. He's out of there. Down for the count. That's what I like to see. All right, boys. I saw some stuff over here. Let's go get this real quick. Woo, excuse me. Okay. Are we still in battle? No. Got it. Okay. Alright. Let's... There's some death root right there. There's looks like there's some stuff right over here. That stuff I don't think we can get to. Alright, we got some more enemies coming up. Oh my goodness, these guys are getting killed. Alright, boys, let's get in there. He came straight for me, didn't he? No, sir. Not I. You will not be trying to kill me. Let's get these get the damage from the backstabs in. I wonder if that's how that works. Doesn't look like we're doing anything. Woohoo! Got him! Nice. Nice, we got them all. Okay. Perfect. Let's get it together. Hold on. Is there more coming right now? No. Alright.
As you desire.
Alright. Nope, nope. No, Alistair. No, Alistair. Alright, this is the problem with aggressive. See, he ran into battle. I'm trying to see if there's more stuff for us to get. There's not, though. So it's fine. Let's get it. Get off my boy! Get off my boy! Arrow to the back of the head. One more.
Down you go.
Got him. Alright. Ooh, Hurlock Alpha. Let's reposition. He's paralyzed. It worked well. It worked well. Arrow to the back of the head to the Hurlock Alpha. Die! Alright, let's hit this Genlock. That paralyzed move works well. Genlock's down. Alright. Do we got anybody else to fight here before we go in this tower? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we are all good. Let's everybody refuel. Let's make sure all of our health is good. Alright, so Ghost. Let's go to inventory. Put these down here for Ghost. And that's all he needs. And then Alistair. And have access to that and that. And I'm not giving the Circle Mage anything because he's a temporary companion. Alright. Do I have everything I need? I do. Everything looks good. Alright, so Alright, everybody's back up to full health. Alright. Let's... Is there any... Oh, there's a chest over there. Okay. Let's go get that for... Oh, there's a soldier down here still. Alright, buddy. You just stay right there. Alright, we are about to go into this Tower of Ishal. Engraved silver bowl, huh? Alright, alright, alright. Thanks for the follow. Alright, let's see. So, let's go ahead and go into the Tower of Ishal. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate the support. Let's see here. Thanks for the follow, guys. Thanks for the follow. And let's see. Let's check everything before we go in. Alright. Do I wanna... I am pretty good on my stats. Do I want to raise that anymore? I might want to raise that to 30. Should I raise that to 30, guys? What are we thinking? How much of a difference is that going to make? If I raise this to 30, raise my dex. Well, I don't really need to raise dex or cunning. They're pretty maxed. I might want to raise constitution a little bit more so I'm harder to kill. At least match up constitution with cunning. Oh, it is matched with cunning. What about willpower? I might need to up my willpower. All right, so let's up my willpower and my strength. We're gonna use our trusty books. Ah, it's paused.
And so I shall.
We're gonna take this down to 20.
So I shall.
And then I will use that one.
All right.
And that one. We will now save it. And then we're gonna load. So when we come back, we should have some more books available and be able to go ahead and up our strength and willpower to give me a deeper stamina pool, so I can use more of my trick shots. Yep, see? All right, perfect. And then let's go ahead and level. Nice. Okay, so this is my base stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, This I want to take to 30. It was at 27. I think it's +1 right now, so. Actually, we'll just take it all the way to 30 right there. Got 4 more. Let's put it all in willpower. Oh, you know what? Let's give that extra one to strength, just in case. Everything else we're good on. I can't touch none of this till level 8. That's level 9, level 12. And the rest of this is level 12. Okay. So we are good. Alright, our Warden should be pretty maxed right now. Let's find out. Oh yeah. I am 1 off from 40 on willpower. Let's just push that 40. Why not? Let's just go ahead and push it. Do it just like that there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Warden's a beast. Jorah, you are a beast, my friend. Alright. So Alistair, Ghost, and the Mage. We are ready. I think we're ready to go ahead and go into the Tower of Ishal. Alright, let's go. Now this tower is ancient. It was built during the first blight. I mean, it's obviously of dwarven make because it survived the test of time. So what better place for a last stand? All right, let's see. Let's get ready to go through here. Do I got anything in this room I need to get? Okay, Ghost. Okay. I'm going stealth.
You won't hear a thing.
I'm going stealth. Okay, I see darkspawn there, darkspawn there. There's 2 right there. One is an emissary, looks like. Yeah. Got some archers over there. Alright. We go into war. Let's get it. You know what? I think I want to take... Yeah, I want to take that emissary out. So that guy is the biggest threat because he's magic user.
See there? That's a trap.
Yeah, I see the trap, my friend. I see it. Let's see if we can disable it. Nice. All right. Let's see what else is in here. Do we got more traps in here? I see they got it set up. Good thing I didn't have. If I wasn't in stealth, all 3 of those guys would have just ran in here and probably got very injured very badly. Let's see. I want to see if there's any more traps in here before I start trying to fight. All right. And I'm about to switch weapon sets because I want to kill this guy. There's a chest over here. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Let's go kill this genlock. All right, guys. Let's get it. Backstab. All right, switch it back up. Switch it back up. He ran for the hills.
All right.
You're out of there, buddy. Gone. All right. The rest of these are archers. They're not gonna be too crazy to kill. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
What's this?
Your arrow versus mine. I win. You're too squishy, my friend.
Cut them down. Let's make this quick.
Who's next? Oh, aim's not on. Got him. We got them all. No injuries. Everybody's still full health. Nothing else to get in here. All right, let's get it. Back in stealth. Oh, we got some darkspawn behind this door. All right, guys. Oh, we got 4 in here. See if we can see them all. There we go. Okay, so they are all warriors. So all melee. Perfect. Oh, this one's an archer.
Off we go to combat.
He's got a crossbow. Wasn't enough, my friend.
As you deserve.
Oh, did they start coming out the other room? Oh, they did. Got him. Arrow to the heart. You're down. Nice. All right. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. We have just hit 3,000 followers. I appreciate the love and support. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. We'll upgrade that goal after the stream. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? All right. There's still another guy over there. But there's some stuff we need to get. No, Ghost. Ghost said he didn't want to wait. He didn't want to wait. He wants to kill the Hurlock. Oh, it's a Genlock. And it's out of there. Ghost did his job. I like it. Mabari are great companions. All right. All right, so we got... Well, let's let the mage in. Alright, what else? Where's the mage? Bro, what are you doing? Do I have to be the mage to make him act right? Yep. Alright. Back in stealth, my friends.
Won't hear a thing.
See, this is why I like being a rogue. Stealth is amazing. Pretty much any game that I play, I like being a rogue if they have stealth. Because getting the lay of the land and finding out what type of enemies are around and all that's like, without stealth, you can't do none of that. All right, let's see what's in here. That is a big hole. Let's not fall in the hole. So I think when we are able to come back to Ostagar, through the DLC, I think this is the hole that we go down, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. All right, let me see. Make sure we're not missing nothing. All right. So there's 4 more guys over here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick, and then we'll get into the next fight. All right, guys, back at it. Let's go. All right, Archer. Let's go to tactical. Where's the other guy? On the stairs, and it looks like he is an archer as well. So 1 warrior, 3 archers. All right. Let's take up our position. Let's take out this guy first. Woo. First hit, almost killed him. Nice. 3 hits? Out of there. Alright. Alright. We got them all. Ghost got the upgrade. Very nice, Ghost. Alright. Do we got anything else in here before we move up to the next level? We got a chest right here. And it doesn't look like we missed anything else. So let's get this chest. Let's see where we are with our inventory. Yikes. We only got enough space for 10 more things. What do I want to do? Everybody's at full health. What is he? Is he in a sustain mode? Is the mage in sustain mode? What does he have? Oh, flame weapons. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and upgrade Ghost. We're gonna make it so he's not so squishy. That's all he gets? Okay. Alright, give me just a second here, guys. Just gotta answer an email real quick. One moment, guys. All right. Let's get back to it. It looks like we're about to head to the next floor. Yeah, I don't want to play as Ghost. There we go. All right, so we're about to head up. Stealth mode. Let's get it. First level down. Up the tower we go.
Maker's breath. What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
They told us before we came in, Alistair. Come on, bro. Stop being such a wussy. Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight? Why attack the tower at all? Well, they were probably trying to flank us, is what they were trying to do by coming up through the tower. Because if they would have came through the tower and came out, they literally could have crossed the gorge and they could have flanked us. So that's probably what they were thinking. No point in one. We have fighting to do. You could try telling them they're in the wrong place. Do I want to be sarcastic with Alistair? Let's go with the first one. Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Teyrn Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Alright. The game has been saved. Let's save it again just in case. We're gonna change this name from The Battle Begins to Tower of Ishal. Save your game. Alright, let's load it. We're gonna load the save and get back to it. And I gotta get back in stealth because apparently talking to Alistair took me out of stealth.
They won't hear a thing.
Alright. So we got some more enemies around. There's a chest. There is a wooden crate to look at. Alright. I'm gonna go out into tactical. And let's do this wooden crate first and then the chest. And then I will go scout. Nice. You know what? If I'm being reasonable, I really should just get rid of some of the stuff that I have. If I'm being honest. I need the poison. I know that much. These are the Grey Warden knives, right? However, if I equip this, I mean, it's got the same stuff except for the fire damage, but that's just because it wasn't equipped when he cast flaming weapons. Do I want to use any of these? Phoenix Pride. Chance to stun. Ooh. Do I want to use that? I want to use this one. Ah. Not there. That's not where I want to use that at. I completely did that all wrong. Okay. So, Grey Warden Sword. Grey Warden Dagger. Let's go to over here. And then put this over here. And there we go. And that's how we do that. And I really want to get rid of this mace. What else can I get rid of? That's pretty much it. As far as weapons, I don't need this. I don't need that. I'm saving that for, this is Liliana, this is for Morrigan when she joins the party. I don't need either of these shields because they are not better than the shield that Alistair already has. So we'll get rid of those. What else can I get rid of? Yeah, these are worthless. I'm not giving nothing to the mage because again he's temporary. Ooh, when did I get that? A heavy silver bracelet inscribed with dwarven runes. Interesting. I got a couple of bowls, some quartz. I don't need that. I really don't need these bowls either. I mean, I already got like 150 gold, so. And these are like worthless. Oh, I can give this to. Oh, no, because it's a gift. So I can't give it to him until camp. It's all good though. Alright, let's get ready to get back into it. Let's go scout. Ooh, there's a lot of enemies over here. Okay. Is this the one with the trebuchet? Let's see. There's two behind the door. There's a bunch around this corner. Those are the trebuchets. And there's two in this. Okay. Alright. I want to get over here before they start coming out. Let's get these ballistas off. Take the big arrow to the head, Genlock. Let's do this side. These are not hitting nobody. Oh no. There we go. How did it not hit him?
This is it!
That's right. What did I tell you?
Ghost is just like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of this fight.
Off we go to combat!
Alright. Let me start knocking off these gen locks back here. No, it's not doing nothing. Alright. Let me get closer. Alistair is killing it right now. He's not even losing no health.
Let's grab some glory!
Nice. That was pretty easy. Alright, let's go see what was in these rooms. There's a whole nother room right here. Health poultice.
Of course.
There's an easier way to do this. Voila. Oh, there's a book. History of the Chantry. Okay. No wonder it was discarded. We're gonna actually do a whole podcast on just Andraste and the Chantry and how it all came to be. So we are actually gonna get into the history of the Chantry on the podcast. So look out for that episode. Alright. Don't need the ballistas no more. There's stuff in here. What's over here? I have a bad habit of trying to pick up everything, because most of this stuff is not even stuff I need. Like the salve that we just picked up. This lesser spirit bomb. Resistance to spirit damage by 30% for 3 minutes. I will never use that. So I don't even know why I picked that up. Alright. But with the auto loot feature that we have, the auto loot mod, we can't really decide what we want to pick up and what we don't. It just picks up everything. So, which is fine, because we can go through it later. Alright, let's get into this next round. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Are we ready? Those two warriors. Couple of archers. They'll be dead by the time I get in the position over here. Got the level up. Got him. Did you see the electricity? Hit him with the shock. Shock arrows, baby. Take that. And they're out of there. Very nice, very nice. Kit was in this wooden crate. Don't really need that, but whatever. It looks like we are ready to go to the next level. Let's go tactical. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Get everything out here. Yep. All right, guys. Did I get a genuine level up? It looks like it. All right, so I will put this into, for right now, let's put it in the strength. I can't do anything until level 7. I think I'm level... What level am I? 6. Nice. Okay, so one more level and then I can start doing some stuff. All right. On to the next floor. I wonder how many more levels we got. This is going to be the 3rd level now, right?
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
There's a pile of bones right there. That's the only thing I really see. What did I receive? Ice arrow. Nice. Okay, so there's nothing else in here, but there looks like there might be a little ambush set up right here. Oh yeah, see, there's 2 right by the door, so as soon as we come through the door they can attack us. And then you see all those ones right there in front of us. Alright, so let me see what their layout is. Alright. Oh yeah, they're ready to attack too. They're ready just to stab you in the back of the head. Not happening today, guys. Alrighty. Let me see what's on this weapon rack. A dagger. Great. Backstabs!
What a shame.
Alright, I want to decapitate somebody. Let's get it. Who's gonna get the decapitation? Ah, Alistair. Trying to take my kill. Nice. I didn't get to decapitate anybody this time. That's okay. That is okay. Switching back. Good job, Alistair. You got the upgrade. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. I'm going to put that into... We'll do that like that. I will give you Master Combat Training. Or should I give him... Start giving him some survival stuff? Yeah, let's go ahead and finish out his training. Threaten. Taunt. Ooh. Yes. Taunt. Definitely. Taunt is the best thing for a warrior, like a frontline tank. If you look at any anime, any game really, that where the frontline warrior can have taunt, that's the best, because they can pull all the threat to them, and that sets everybody else up for backstabs, for just tons of DPS. So taunt is always a good thing. Now let's see if they actually put it into his tactics. Let me pause it. Let me see if they put taunt in his tactics. They did. It automatically upgraded with taunt. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see if we can put it to use.
I'm sensing.
Oh. Cages. We got cages. I see dogs. Is Ghost about to make some friends? I see a lever. Can I do something with this lever? Oh, I can release the dogs. Release the hounds. Let's get it. Let's focus on the Genlock Alpha. Got him. Genlock Alpha's out of there. There's more over here. Oh, you thought nobody saw you, huh? I saw you. Arrow to the back of the head. Alright. There we go. Stun him. That was pretty awesome. We got to use the dogs against the darkspawn. They didn't even see it coming. All right. Oh, War Paint of Wolfhound. Wait, what did we just get? Hold on. Hold that thought. And don't need that. Let's get rid of these ice arrows real quick. I mean, that's not going to be better than what he has, right? Yeah, no, not at all. Well, I mean, the tier is better, but it's a buckler, so it doesn't do as much. So what he has is better, basically. Perfect. Oh, snap. I got something for Ghost. Oh! Ghost got some tattoos. He's got on some caddis. We'll take it. All right. Let's see. So I don't need this shield. I'll actually hold on to that shield, but I can get rid of that one. That's for Morrigan. That's for Morrigan. And these are for Liliana. All right. I think we're good. It all good, isn't it? Let's see here. All right, I still got a little ways to go before I can do anything. All right. Did we miss anything? No. Doesn't seem like it.
We won't hear a thing.
All right. Looks like there's some more rooms to go in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How come I didn't see those guys? Interesting. All right. Let's go in the corner. Ice arrow. Arrow to the head. Woo, got him. All right. Let's hit this Herlock right here. Oh. Oh, you don't want to do that, buddy. Oh. Y'all want the smoke. Let's get it. Uh-huh. This ain't what you want.
What's this?
Ha-ha! Out of there. Officially a wrap. He tried to sneak up and, man, if you don't get up out my face. Little chin lock. He thought he wanted the smoke. Oh, some more come in there, huh? Let's get it. You're dead. You're dead. He couldn't hang. Nice. Let's get it. One more. Oh, and he's coming to us.
All right.
Attack! Gone. That quick.
Well together.
Yes, we do. That is the only reason I keep you around, Alistair. Just know that, my friend. All right. So they literally came out all these other rooms. Nice. Anything else in here? No. That sounds like there's still some. Oh yeah, there's still some in there. Oh, they're probably in that room. Okay. Let's go back into stealth. All right, all right, all right. What's in this crate? Cool. All right, we're going into the next room. There's some enemies over here. Let's get it. Okay. So this is right before we go up to the next floor. If we go into tactical, let's see what we can see. Okay, so these are all just regular guys. Got him. And they're out of there. That quick. Quick like and in a hurry. They didn't even have nothing good on them. That sucked. Alright. But there's plenty of stuff in here. There's a chest right here. Chainmail boots. I really don't need those, but whatever. Anything over here? The weapon stand. Another mace I don't need. Alright, let's pause it. Let me get a swig of water. Alright, we should be back now. Alright guys, let's get back to it. Heading up to the next floor, and let's see what we find. I don't know how many more floors we got. Looks like everything is back up with OBS, so we should be good to go. And let's go. Oh, this is the top floor. Okay, so this is where we like the beacon at. Uh-oh. Oh, what the... Is that an ogre? That's a... Oh! How the fuck did the ogre get in here? Alright. We're gonna definitely have to use some tactics on this. Oh, he resisted the paralyze. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get into tactical.
Let's grab some glory.
Alright. Dang. He just picked up Alistair. He's giving them gut shots. He's giving them gut shots in the air. We almost got him. We almost got him. Good job, guys. He's stunned. And he's out of there. We have destroyed the ogre.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Alright. I am not lighting anything until I figure out... Okay, so the beacon's over there. But there's some barrels over here. Let's see what's in these barrels.
All right.
Nothing. Nothing of worth. Tribal necklace. Maybe that's worth something. Ooh, a potent health potus. Let's put that down here. Alright. Don't need this mace. Oh, look at that. I'm almost out of room and didn't even know it. What else don't we need? I don't need these. I don't need these. Is this better than what Alistair has? Not really. It's the same defense. Armor penetration is a little bit better. Fatigue is the same. Missile deflection is a little bit better. Strength modifier, but see, the shield that he has now, he gets +2 armor. Can he even use that? I don't think he has enough strength yet either. I'll leave it for right now. Let's... What else? I swear it just said something else. Alright, it's pretty much time to get rid of these lyrium potions. Frost rock. What does it say? Crescent of Frost rock gives user 10% cold resistance for a minute. Fire resistance, and I'm sure that's nature. Yep. Not doing anything because I have it paused. Oh, no. It was because I was... And then the last one... Alright. Let's light this beacon. Alright, make sure there's nothing else. Why is the mage just standing over there? No, that's Alistair. Why is Alistair just standing over there?
What?
Really?
Come, let's have a move on.
Come on, Alistair. You're supposed to be helping. The beacon is lit! Attack Loghain!
The retreat.
Oh, you bastard!
Should we not?
Do as I command.
Oh! You son of a bitch.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Are you shitting me? You backstabbing bastard. Alright, Loghain. I'ma catch up with you, bro. I'ma catch you. Get it, Duncan. Look at Duncan. King Halen is a beast of his. Look at that. Uh-oh. Oh. Another one? Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh no. He hit him with the halitosis and then broke his back. Get him, Duncan. Yeah. You didn't think you was gonna get away with that, did you? Duncan wasn't gonna let you get away with that. Uh-oh. Duncan's wounded. King Halen is down. Defend the king! Defend the king! Wow. Fucking Loghain. Signal is lit. Got hit with an arrow in the shoulder and passed out. What kind of stupid shit? Hold on. Oh, fucking Loghain. So Loghain was supposed to flank the darkspawn. Instead, he decided to just leave. Kalen died. And Duncan died. One signal, one betrayal, and countless lives lost.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up there, baby girl? I see you looking at me in the nude here. You like what you see? Where am I? What happened to the darkspawn? I remember you, the girl from the wilds. Yes, where am I? I mean, I definitely remember who she is. She's unforgettable.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way.
Thank
How
you.
does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I don't remember shit. Apparently, an arrow knocked me out. An arrow in the shoulder. I don't remember shit after that. Let's see. Wait, what happened to the army, to the king? I remember being overwhelmed by darkspawn. She rescued me? You mean from the tower? Let's go with that one.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The darkspawn won your battle.
Yeah,
Those
no
he
shit.
abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that.
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Okay. Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
I have some
I
questions.
do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Okay, that's good to know at least. Why did your mother save us? How did she manage to rescue us? Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why? What's happening?
Are you sure you want me to describe it? I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
I don't know if they can be rescued or not. She's not gonna know that. Why is that even a question? Why did Teyrn Loghain abandon the king? How would she know that? She doesn't even know who that is.
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Okay.
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Wow.
Who says I would ransom for coin? Gold has its uses, I suppose, but power buys far more. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
I got all my gear back. Okay. What's in here?
And so I shall.
Oh, you're standing kind of close there, sweetheart. Key required, huh? Is there anything else I can
You
say to her?
must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start. I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I will stay and make something to eat.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. You will be mine. Let's go outside, I guess.
All right.
Wow, that was grisly. So, Teyrn Loghain quit the field, abandoned the king. Why? Why would he do that? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think. Why would
Have
Teyrn
you not
Loghain...
left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew.
Is she talking to me?
Questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action.
Did I just jump into a conversation halfway, or like I barely walked outside?
What good would it do you? You are no mage. It is sufficient that I have passed on my knowledge to Morrigan, and I pass her on to you.
Like a worn dress or an old pair of shoes.
Are you still
What?
here? You cannot give them away, apparently.
Wait, what? You pass her on to us, but when did we have that conversation?
Since before I was wrinkled and old. Ah, you may think it strange, but I was once young and beautiful, just as Morrigan is now. Yes, men desired Flemeth then, and some even killed for her. I am not, nor was I then. It dictated all that followed. But enough. You have your task to complete. Huh. Have a moment's peace for once.
I hear the peace of the grave is eternal.
This is the thanks I get for feeding you and putting up with you for this long. Ah, may your child one day treat you the same.
Feed me, she says. Without me, I swear, she shall be caked in dirt.
Why is
and eaten tree
Morgan
bark inside of a
invisible?
month.
That must have something to do with the mod. One of the mods must be acting up.
About the darkspawn? Only that they are more cunning than they appear. More important by far is the archdemon. It is the core of this taint, and while it lives, so does the blight. This Teyrn Loghain is different. You must deal with the repercussions of his deeds before you can face the archdemon, unless
Yeah,
it
no
finds
shit.
you first. Then we are done. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some dinner to eat.
Okay. What? I feel like we missed a whole part of a conversation.
Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew. Huh, I prefer to remain here. Considering what the world has done to me, I have already done more than it deserves. That is between the world and me. Your business is elsewhere. It is not a matter of power. No one person in all of Thedas has enough power to stand against a blight. Were that the case, sending you two would be quite the jest. What is important is that you are both Grey Wardens. Your task is to unite the land, inspire its men, and turn them from their petty politics to face the archdemon. In that, you are more powerful than I by far. I am but an old woman whom the world has largely forgotten. Questions, questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action.
So it's just a repeat of what we've been talking about, and it doesn't give me
Then
anything
we are
to say.
done. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some dinner to eat.
Okay, but why did she say Morgan, that she was giving us Morgan, and Morgan's not in our party yet? So where's Morgan at? Morgan! And I can't go back in the house. I don't see Morgan anywhere. And there's nothing for us to get or pick up or anything. Where the hell is Morgan at? What is going on? Alright guys, I'm gonna do a save real quick. But we're gonna do it separate. New save game. Sure. Because I'm not sure where Morgan is. So we're gonna load. And see if she shows up. Because we heard her talking when we were having a conversation with Flemeth. But it's like we came outside and we were halfway through a conversation that we didn't even get to actually have. And she's still not with us. That is very weird. Thanks for the follow. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is where we are now. The Brazilian outskirts, the edge of the Brazilian forest, dangers of which are well recorded in local legends. Lothering, I believe, is where we're gonna go. I'm still having a hard time trying to figure out why Morgan is not with us. Okay.
And so I shall.
Okay. Bro. Okay. Redcliffe Castle, Lake Callanhead, Circle Tower, Frostback Mountains, Dinner Room. Let's go to the party camp real quick and see if Morgan is going to be with us or not. Because I don't know why she's not with us right now. There's Alistair. There's Ghost. I still don't see Morgan. Didn't she just say something about Morgan being with us? Oh. We have stuff here. Okay. Apparently there's some stuff for me to give out. Yes, inventory is full. I get it. Oh, she is here.
What do you wish of me? If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
So she's
the
here.
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess. Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Okay.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary. They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask. No, 'tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
So, I've completely forgot about that. So Morgan is a shapeshifter. She can actually turn into a couple of different things.
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Okay, so when I came to the party camp, she was here. So when I leave the party camp, is she going to be in our party?
What do you wish of me? If you must. Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I? Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness. For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for. I rather doubt that. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested. Who cares? As I recall, he was executed. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Alright, let's see. It's not human society. You're infrared and touching like a handshake.
At least with that sort of touching, I would have been able to intuit the intent with far greater ease. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again. Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Alrighty, let's see what she has for tactics. Nothing. Nothing at all. And only custom. What? Alright. What abilities do you have, Morgan? She doesn't have any abilities? What the hell? She doesn't have any abilities. And she doesn't have her shape-shifting abilities either. What? What is going on right now? Why does Morgan not have any of the skills that she's supposed to have? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Alright guys, I have no clue what's going on right now. Like, she doesn't have any abilities at all. Like, that makes no sense. Alright, so let's give her the stuff that we got for her. This is better than the one she has. Slightly. No, actually, it's not. I mean, yeah, not really. The one she has is fine. Alright. Oh. Oh, that's horrible. That's not what I thought that would look like. Yep, nope. Let's actually see if she can wear these. Oh, that looks horrible too. But she looks like a Grey Warden. But she's not a Grey Warden. I kind of like the sexy her. Where are the shoes that I got for her? Scout boots. Ah. Oh, come on, man. There they are. And then let me go back to me. I'm already wearing Grey Warden stuff. So, arcane. I don't need the arcane stuff. I kind of want to give that to her though, because that's going to be better than what she has. It's going to mess up the sexiness, unfortunately. Yeah, that doesn't even look like her anymore. Still, we'll leave it like that. Health regeneration while exploring. 1. I will give her the amulet of the War Mage. Oh wait, what does she have? 1 will card, and well, we'll leave her with that. +1. Yeah, she's good with that. And then for Morgan, we'll give her access to all the lyrium and stuff. Can't believe she doesn't have any. I mean, I can get her anything I need to get her, but the fact that she doesn't have anything is kind of weird. I guess that must be part of the mod too. Alright, let me see if this other stuff is better than the stuff that I already have. Oh yeah, see, it's the same type of stuff, but it's different. Let's see. So this is a set bonus. So if I were king of the forest, let's see. Scout. It doesn't give me everything though. So I don't have, oh, because I was, the inventory was full. So the other stuff is still over in the, why is she so far away from camp? Who is this? What? And it's all free. Oh, what? What? Okay. Look at all this, guys. It's free. Oh. Oh my lord. Dragon bone? Holy shnikes. It's free. All this stuff is free. Oh, hell yeah. What? What? I don't know what I downloaded, what mod I put in here for this, but this is the shit. This is giving me all the good. The felon's coat. Wait, what? It's Drake skin. Oh. Shadow of the Empire. Oh my god. Ancient Elven armor. What the hell did I download? Oh my goodness. Reaper's vestments. Oh, hell yeah. This is amazing. And the fact that it's all free is even more amazing. Look at all this shit. Oh my god. Okay. All right. We got some upgrades to make. +5 fire damage. 5 electricity. Okay. This is it. Okay. There is a, wait, what is a key? Hold on. Key to the city. This is a ring that gives +2 to all attributes. 4% spell resistance and plus 10% to hit. What? Ring of Ages. Life Giver. Holy shnikes. So it's plus 10 Constitution, plus 3 health regeneration in combat. So that's going to replace this Dalish ring that we got on. This ring is definitely going to replace the Dalish ring we got on. It gives plus 3 armor. Oh, man. Look. So plus 2 mana or plus 2 stamina regeneration in combat. Keratin's Cage. Yeah, no. That has a negative. I'm not putting that on. Heart of Witherfang. I don't want to replace the stuff that gives me the money gain, but this stuff is freaking amazing. Plus 8 health regeneration while exploring. And missile deflection. And look at all this armor and oh wow. This is like all the good stuff. So I can wear ancient elven armor? Is that what that's saying? There's the ancient elven gloves. Okay. Alright, so we can buy all the stuff from her, apparently. And we have there's a locker right here?
Delighted.
Oh. Oh my. Oh, these are all recipes and plans. I can't really use any of these yet. But pretty much for everything. There's a gift for Sevyr. I already have Sten's sword. Whoa. Does that mean I already have everybody's gifts? So I don't have to actually do their... I could just give them... Wow. Why do I have Duncan's shield already? Hold on. Okay, so in my defense, I downloaded a bunch of mods. I have no idea what gave me everything that I'm looking at right now. I have a bunch of mods on this game right now. Remember, this is my first modded playthrough and also my first PC playthrough. So this is very interesting to me right now. I don't know what I don't care what I downloaded to get this stuff. Oh my lord. Whoa. That is like super overkill. Negative 800 seconds aim time. Plus 8,000% range critical chance. Plus 8,000 all weapon damage. Plus 8,000 chance to dodge attack. Like, what? Oh my god. These are like... This is like god level stuff. 1,000 to all attributes. Oh my goodness. What the hell did I download? I don't know, but I like it. This is definitely god level stuff. Vestment of Triumph. That's a heavy armor. It's an amulet. I'm definitely putting on this stuff. Yeah. The monetary gain is I don't even care. Now, what is this for? I wonder. All right, so I got everybody's gifts. I got all the recipes for everything. All right, bro, like this is awesome. This is truly awesome. This is a longbow. This is way better than any longbow ever. What is... Do I have like any like daggers or swords or anything? It's an amulet. That's the boots. And that's a belt. Okay, I mean that's fine because my main thing is my main weapon set is the bow. So, oh my goodness, bro. Okay, I was about to put on this Grey Warden stuff, or I did put on the Grey Warden stuff, but I'm about to put this stuff on because yeah. What did it actually take? See, I thought this stuff was good. I can get rid of this. Alright, so yeah, I can get rid of most of this stuff because it just says clothing though, like it doesn't say. I know I can sell this stuff, but for right now, I don't even care. I'm not even tripping, actually. Let's get rid of that. It didn't really seem like it. Excuse me. Like it changed much. But I guess I won't see until I actually use it. Let's put these back on. let's go to the next. Alright. Really? You know what? Whatever. I mean, they could have gave me some better looking clothes, but whatever. If it does what it says it does, I really don't care. Like, I don't want to just get rid of this stuff. Can I store stuff in this thing over here? That's the belt. Amulet. That's heavy armor. I don't need that. Here's the gloves. Alright, man. What am I doing right now? I don't need this. Keeping all of that for just for the moment. I'm guessing I don't need this. I kind of want to. I'd rather sell that stuff. That's heavy armor. I don't need that right now. This amulet I will take, and this belt I will take. And I have gifts, I believe. I took some of the gift. Yeah. Yep. That's crazy. So I don't even have to do the quests for their stuff. Like, bro, okay. It's very interesting. This is so interesting. Can I put stuff back in here? Let's see. Yes. Okay. Liliana's not with me yet, so. And I'm not giving that to him yet. Anyone? His mother's amulet. Anyone? I don't know why I would need that, but I will keep it for right now. I still got to figure out what some of this other stuff does. It's good for dog. For ghost. Weapon rune. This is a novice one, so it sucks. I can actually get rid of all of these because I have access to the other ones through old girl over there for free. For free. All right. Just don't mind me, y'all. What else can I do? All right. What else can I get rid of? Alright, got all that. Let's see here. This is gloves. Okay. already equipped the weapon. Alright. My inventory shouldn't be full. I just cleared it. Alright. So let's go ahead. And these gloves, let's put these on. No helmet though, huh? I guess I'll keep that on. This will probably be better to put on. But for right now, we'll keep that stuff on. And then this ring. This ring. This amulet. Ooh, look at that. That jumped really quick. I don't think these go over this because 3,000 armor, 3,000 defense, and it only went up to 1,000. So I don't think these go over 1,000. This is the belt. Okay. This is freaking awesome. Quiet death? Weapons coded in this. Huh. This stuff is... Whew. Gave me all the top of the line stuff right here, and it's free. Which is awesome. Ooh. I can make unlimited traps. That's awesome. Where's all those? Did I get all of the recipes and stuff? So I know how to make all the traps now? Let me see.
How excellent that you handled that without me.
This is definitely more than what I had before. Okay. Nice. What about the poison? Yeah. And yeah. Interesting. Okay. That's the lady of the forest. That's why it looked so weird to me. Because I was like, wait, why is there someone over there? But I'm happy I discovered her now. And now I'd have pretty much access to everything that I want. Main hand. This is two-handed. The Rose's Thorn. Where do I know that name from? The Rose's Thorn. I think that's a quest that you have in here somewhere. Fang. Gift of the Gray. I'll probably grab probably these two for myself. I probably won't ever use them though, if I'm being honest, because while these bows are pretty good, my bow is yeah, I mean, just look at it. That's hilarious. Okay, I've spent way too much time in here. And we need to get to the next part of the game. This is just amazing though, like I have all kinds of stuff over here that I can give. I can make sure everybody is geared up right. Like, this stuff is awesome. I'm tripping. I can use this as storage.
Dear me, it seems I fell down during the fight, didn't I?
I can use this as a storage. Can I use this as a storage? Oh, I can. Okay, so let's take off all the Grey Warden stuff. I'll put the family sword in here. Bragan's bow. So in the podcast, when I do the deep dive into Duncan, you'll actually find out who this person is. Which that bow is nothing compared to the one I got. This is for Liliana. Although I have access to some better stuff. So I'm gonna take all of these off right now. Cause I got storage. Cause I don't have Liliana yet. So do I want to keep that for when I do get Liliana though? Let's hold on to the stuff for Liliana. Technically, I can get rid of most of this, but I'm actually going to give some of that stuff to them. I don't know. Just because this stuff is from a mod, I don't know if it'll actually stay in here. I don't know what that does. Opens a portal to the village Loghain in an alternate dimension. What? Okay. This is a gift. That is also a gift I don't want. Alright, the rest of that I'll keep. Crafting. I mean, get all the stuff. As long as she actually is going to stay here in the camp and I can get this stuff from her at any time, that is definitely going to work out for me. So let's go ahead and grab some things. Now, I just bought 99 of these. Well, got 99 of these. They are in my inventory. Hers didn't change. So this is all infinite stuff right here. So I'm going to be able to get this from her at any time, which is awesome. Now, for myself, 960, 640. I want to say this is an actual axe in the game. Like, somebody has this axe. I don't remember if it's Arl Howl or not, but somebody has this axe in the game. So this is the strongest axe. Obviously the axe is going to be stronger than these. All have 3 rune spots too. Alright, so I think I might want to do the axe and the rose thorn. Plus its attack. Three cunning, 6 attack, backstab, 30% backstab, critical chance, damage, regeneration. Yep. We'll do thorn, and then I will do this axe. And then for Alistair, I want to give him a better sword. Six attack, cold damage. So I will give him that sword, and for Morrigan, Pretty much any of these would probably be better than what she has. But I don't know exactly. I feel like this one would be better than this one. But the Phoenix stuff is specifically for Liliana. So got shields over here somewhere. Yep. Fade wall. Knight Commander. This is something I can give to Alistair. Even though do I have anything else to go with that? Like the rest of the stuff has boots and gloves and everything. But I don't see nothing else for this Knight Commander. Yeah, there's literally nothing else for it. I guess I can give him the Juggernaut stuff. And there's the Griffin helmet here. This is like the one that the guardian of the Temple of Sacred Ashes. This is like what he wears. But it's not even that great. And all it gives you is plus 15 electricity resistance, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, so we are at 3 hours. Now I need to figure out if I want to go into Lothering and do what we need to do in there. Try to get some of that stuff done, or if we want to just wait until the next stream to go to Lothering. Because this caught me completely off guard. So I have this Knight Commander's plate that I can give to Alistair because he's a Templar. But there's nothing else that goes with it. So maybe give him the Juggernaut stuff because it's a whole suit, because I have the Juggernaut boots, I have the armor, the gloves, and it has a helmet. So I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and give to Alistair. I mean, technically I could give him the diligent stuff. Yeah. Let's do diligence instead of juggernaut for right now. Except for I don't have a helmet for that. That figures. It's always something, man. It's always something. Okay, I guess we are giving them Juggernaut because we have a whole set for that. So Juggernaut helmet. Juggernaut gloves. Juggernaut boots. And Juggernaut armor. Alright. That'll be for Alistair. Reaper's vestments. Constitution. This would be for probably for Morgan. We'll see in a second. What staff do I want to give her? Her magic is not high enough for most of this stuff. Let's just leave her what she has for right now. Like, I was excited about this, but the stuff that I have on now is like, I don't know. Blood Mage. And these rings from here down don't look that great. This one is awesome. Ring of Ages. This one is awesome. That's awesome. 1 strength. One magic. That one's pretty cool. All right. And then we can have all the stuff. Like, literally, I can get potent health poultices and just destroy the rest of these. And then I'll just give everybody access to this stuff. Like Morgan. Morgan can have access to Delirium. And then Win, whenever we pick her up. That's who's going to stay in our party, though, is Win. Because she's a support mage. She's actually a lot better than Morgan for the party. Alright, let's see here. Spell resistance. Let's do three of those. Three of those. Should I do that for Darkspawn? Sure. Sweetness. Let's go. All right. Where is my... Is it this one? It is. Okay. And then I'll give the same to Alistair. These have... Okay, so... What should I give to Liliana? What to Liliana? Should I give her the paralyzed ones? The undead. Plus 25 physical resistance. Let's give Liliana cold since we have flame and lightning. Why should we give her the physical resistance? How about we do one physical resistance and one cold. And we'll do it like that.
Dear me, it seems I fell down during the fight, didn't I?
All right. I think we're good there. Let's look at... I think I'm good on all my stuff, right? Let's look at Alistair. So, first, give him this weapon. He doesn't have enough strength yet. Okay. Oh, I can change that. Or can I? Is this restricted? No, it doesn't say it is. All right. All right. So there's that. And let's two damage and 2 spell power. Oh yeah, pretty much anything else we would have gave her would be better than this. Okay, so yeah, he can't do none of this yet. So he needs 38 strength. Okay. I mean, I doubt at any point I'll be hurt enough to need any of that, especially with all this stuff on. I feel like I need something for stamina. Just looking at my stamina right now, because I have none. What can I use for stamina? What does she have for stamina? Do you have something for stamina, Miss Lady? I feel like maybe there's a potion for stamina. Maybe. She doesn't have anything for it. But I feel like there's something for it. I guess not. All right. Are there any other surprises?
Of course.
Well, I didn't really need any of this Grey Warden stuff. What's up, Ghost? I haven't equipped my stuff yet either. Alright. Maybe Alistair can't use those. Alright guys, this is where we're gonna cut it. On the next episode, we will head into Lothering. We missed a lot of the conversation with Flemeth for whatever reason, probably because of the mods. When we came out of the house, we were halfway through a conversation, and there was no way of getting back anything before. What was said. So with missing half of that stuff, like the whole part where the whole conversation with Morgan where she made Morgan go with us, like we missed a lot in that conversation, but I think that's basically because of the mods, which is fine. We have everybody we need. See, we have Morgan. Morgan, Alistair, and Ghost. Can I go back to Ostagar right now? I don't think I can. I think the only place I can go really is Flemeth's hut. Where's Flemeth at? Is she inside? Now we can go inside. Alright, hang on guys. We might have a little something else to do here. Hopefully we don't walk in on nothing. Nope, she's not in here. Well, that's interesting.
Ready. Done. Off I go.
I think that's high enough now. Yep. Can he use the sword now? Yep. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna say overall it's we're gonna go with the others. Oh wait, that's 5 threat per hit. Interesting. This Juggernaut armor doesn't really seem to be worth it, if I'm really being honest. It just gives him all the resistances, but So let's go back to the party camp and see. Let's see what else we can get for him. I know, guys, it's this last little bit has been a little boring compared to all the fighting we were doing, but if we get this knocked out, we can actually jump into everything else next time, so we don't have to worry about gearing up and all that. I might give him that Great Warden stuff that we just got. So let's go look at that.
On it.
It's still saying we can't go anywhere though. There's nothing lit up. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I thought from maybe I'll have to use the thing to the alternate universe thing. All right, she's still over there. All right, let's get rid of this stuff. And let's give him the Grey Warden. Should I give him the commander stuff? Nah, let's just give him the heavy stuff. Shield wise, I might give him this one back, because that other one doesn't seem, it really don't seem that great when I looked at it again, but I'll compare it and see. Three defense, 20 to healing effects, regeneration, and then plus 25. That was not so bad. This Great Warden stuff is actually pretty decent. If I do say so myself. And it keeps the Great Warden look throughout the game, so That's pretty cool. It doesn't give you the set bonus though, even though it's a set. So that's kind of weird that it doesn't give you the set bonus. It seems like he's pretty hooked up now. Let's save it under this one.
What do you wish of me? If you must. Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience. No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire. As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed. The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
Oh, wow.
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Okay.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too. The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Oh, wow. She sounds like a great mom.
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all. The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her. How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her. Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless. Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Alright, guys. This is where we'll call it. We'll save the game one more time. And when we pick up next time, I will try to figure out between now and then how do we get to Lotharing. Because even when we try to leave here, it doesn't let us go there. Or does it? Yeah, no. It doesn't, it's not letting us go anywhere, really. So, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But alright, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for so long. Thanks for joining the Warband. We look forward to next time. I will see you on Thursday, and we will continue the journey. To all my Wardens, I'll see you next time.